Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fire Emblem Unpromoted Challenge here on the Silver Rooster, where in today's episode I'll be fighting Heintz, I guess is what I'm officially going to be calling him. I think that's correct, I'm not too sure. One of the Black Fang pursues Nils ruthlessly. I think I told you this last episode. Alright, so in this chapter, I don't know if this happened previously yet, or if this is the first one that did it, I already forgot. I have a total of 10 people, but I can only bring 8 into the chapter. So, after looking at the enemies here, I don't think Dorcas will be of too much help, and I'm going to take Rathin with me, mostly because he has a lot of movement, and I want to try to beat this chapter as fast as possible, mostly because I'm pretty sure that, actually I know that if you beat this chapter within 7 turns, you unlock a bonus chapter. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do, so that's why I got to beat this as quick as possible. So once I get this archer out of the way, I'm going to have like my flying unit and my cavaliers and nomad here trying to rush through it as quick as possible. So with that, let's just get started. Head on in. And we get one more unit right now. I see we're facing a shaman, Stefan. I've heard that practitioners of the dark arts are fearsome foes. We'll have to be careful. What? Who are you? Please forgive me, I never meant to startle you. Your robes, they look like religious vestiary. Are you an Elamine bishop? Yes, well, no. I'm only an acolyte, an Elamine monk, to be specific. My name is Lucius. Do you have business with me? I was at the inn when this child came seeking help. The innkeeper was afraid to get involved. He was unpleasant. I wasn't afraid of him. I'm used to being treated that way. That's not a good thing. That's awful. May I please lend you my services? I truly wish to help the boy, if only a little. Of course. Thank you very much. The blessing of Saint Elamine be upon you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'm really trying. I'm really bad with pronunciation. Alright, we'll start with having you use your light magic, because that's what you use. Light magic is effective against dark magic. Like how, I think I've explained this before when I first got my mage, Urk, but light magic is effective against dark magic. Like, there's a triangle for magic like there is for weapons, in that, like, I can't reach him anyway, but Urk here, his magic is, effective against light magic, while light magic is strong on dark magic, and dark magic is strong on the anima magic, so it's got a magic triangle as well. I guess I'll have Will finish you off. First we'll head to this archer, switch to a sword. Well, Kent can finish him off. What can Sane can't reach him, so we'll have Kent do that. You have a javelin, though. I forgot I got you that. We'll equip the sword, because there's a guy with an axe right there, just in case. And then we'll have Kent here attack with a sword, just to be prepared. So yeah, that took care of that right there. And then if that guy with the axe attacks, you know, Kent's completely ready. Let's see, and we'll have you finish off the shaman just so he won't get in the way. Actually, you know what? We'll just have the bard do what he does and allow him to move a second turn so I can get him some experience. I don't remember what level Lucius here started at. I don't think I checked. Here, let me show you him real quick. Oh, let me show you them both. Right? Lucius, a traveling acolyte, gentle and serene. And he's a monk, so that's how, this is his stats. He's level 3, so I don't have to put too much time into him. And then here's Nils. He's a bard. He has no strength or skill, but that's okay, because he doesn't fight. He just has the ability to, well, as you just saw, allow units to move a second time during their turn. Well, actually, as you're now seeing. So that's pretty cool. It does have its use, but I mean, sometimes you won't need it, but a lot of the times it can really take you out of a tight spot in case you're in trouble. And we'll have Wrath move along. Where can you reach? Okay, you can't even reach any of them. I didn't even have to equip swords. We'll have Florina move there. Have them start moving out. You'll visit this house so we can get some story, I think. That's quite a group you've gotten yourself involved with. You do know you're facing the Black Fang, right? Anyone they target winds up, well, you know. No, I don't. Please inform me. No one escapes the Fang. That's what they say, anyway. You and those odd children, I'd say you're finished. Know that I'll have... Not that I'll have any part of it, of course. Geez, you know, that's rude. These actually, the guys we're facing now are members of a group called the Black Fang. And, they're actually a big part of the game after Chapter 10. This is the only chapter Lyn faces them. That and the bonus chapter that comes afterward. Let's see what this place has to say. Maybe I could get some firewood out of it. Who's there? Who are you? Ah, you're just passing through. Pay no mind to me, I was just thinking out loud. You see, there's an old tree on the other side of this mountain. It's just a dead old snag, really. I was just thinking of some way I could put it to good use. As I said, it's nothing that need concern you. Alright, that was just to teach you. I'll show you it in a second. I forgot it was the enemy's turn. Like, there's, like, a unique thing you can do with that snag she's talking about. I won't be needing it, but right here, this is what she's talking about. If I break it, it just makes a bridge over here, so that way units that can't fly can get across. That is useful in other levels, but not this one. Let's see, we can't get you twice. No, we can't. Okay. But Urk can attack you once I get him over. So for now, we'll have Florina fight this guy over here. We'll move her... Where can you reach? Where's your... Okay, we'll move her into the mountains so she'll get +2 defense and some more avoidance. Switch her to the Slim Lance. That way he'll come to me, I'll have some extra defense because of the mountains, and more likely be able to avoid. What level are you at? 5? The 3 and you're at 5. I'll have you attack first, that way Sane can go in without taking any damage. And then fire. Man, I love the way the magic animations in this game work. But let's see, that was my first turn. I just got to try to get through this as fast as possible. So I'm gonna have Kent head to that lower bridge now that this pathway is clear, and just move everyone as far as I can, as quickly as I can. Oh, hey, a new lance. Alright, we'll move you here, switch to a lance. He's probably going to end up being the one who's attacked. If I move this nomad in the way, he'll be attacked because he can't fight back because he uses a bow. So let's start moving everyone as close, like as fast as we can, as far as we can. That's the strategy. I can pull this off, I'm pretty sure. I guess it won't do much, but it'll gain him 10 experience points at least. So, why not? I don't think Will can actually make it anywhere else except one more space up, so I guess I'll do that. It got Nils some experience, I guess. Oh no, he went for Florina. And there's, because my extra avoidance. Yep, it all worked out. I'm gonna have Florina visit that village. So we'll have... Okay, you'll come down here, hit this guy. Okay, here's what we'll do. Where can you make it? Right there. And you can make it there. Alright, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. You'll finish off this guy. And then I'll have Florina visit the village. I know how I can do this. Oh man, turns are racking up faster than I remember this going. You'll visit here. It's gonna be a pure water. So how much do you know about magic, huh? Magical attacks are special. You can't just avoid them like a sword or an axe. You kinda can. Not even if you're wearing armor. Who's tough against magic? Let me think. Well, anyone who uses magic or staves. Pegasus Knights too. You got others who need to battle magic users? I got something for them. It's a special kind of water. Pure water, it's called. Just sprinkle a bit on you. It'll protect you and lessen the damage you take a bit. Go on, take it. Don't be shy, it's not like I'm giving you gold or anything. This stuff's strongest when you first put it on. It gets weaker as time passes, so be careful. It's a pretty useful item when you're in a chapter with high magic. With, like, a lot of magic users, essentially. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see, if you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll move you one space, and then this is another moment where a bard is useful, because if that one extra space he can move now, I can get that bandit out of the way faster. So here we go, let's see if it worked. Yeah, like, just right here. And now, if I hit, he's got some pretty high avoidance on him. That is 64% chance of hitting, so there was a chance that I would miss. Alright, and then we'll just have Kent finish him off. See, that's what I like about magic users. They can attack from far, and then you can have someone move in. Archers work the same way. Alright, let's start moving everyone out as far as we can. Here we go, and you can go move quite the distance. I don't think Kent can actually make it over this mountain, so he might just be defending that area for a bit until I can get everyone around. Let's see what happens. Can my mounted units move through the slopes? If this guy wasn't in the way, I could find out faster. I gotta try to get rid of him with my magic user. Alright, he's gonna do that. I have Florina who can fly around and start attacking him. I don't think he can do any damage to her. Let's find out. First, we'll have you attack. Hopefully you can hit. Here's what we'll do, too, actually. We'll have you finish him off. So we can start moving everyone around faster. Unneeded, but I got a critical. Good job, Wrath! Alright, we'll have Sane start moving around the long way since he's already over here. You will fly to this mountain. He can do 1 damage to you. Alright, we'll just start attacking this mage. Come on, dodge it. Okay, 1 damage, no big deal. It's not the worst amount she's ever taken. And let's see, can you land an attack? Come on. Yes, alright. Good job. Alright, let's see if I can move Sane up 1. Nope, magic mounted units have to go the long way. Alright, so what can I do? I have an idea. Alright, never mind, he can make it. Can he? Yeah, this should be fine. Alright, I'm starting to make good progress. How many turns has it been? I gotta really hurry this up. Gotta get moving as fast as I can. Where can you make it to? We'll play for Lynn, I guess, see if we can get her to cross the mountains. Oh boy, Lynn. We might have some trouble here. I think it was 7 turns, but I'm not sure. I kinda want to get that bonus chapter. How many has it been? 4 turns. This will make it the 5th. There's only 3 guys left. I think I can do this. I think I'll have Florina use that pure water and just head to the guy down there. We'll start moving you guys out. Nils, play for Lynn again. Just get some experience. It works. Tactics. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, you can't make it out yet, but you can get out of the mountain region. We'll have Kent start moving down. Sane's already down here, so we can have him start moving out. We'll switch him to have his lance equipped, so that way, because these guys can attack from afar, they'll take advantage of that. So with a javelin equipped, he'll be able to go. And then we'll have, how much can they do to you right now, Florina? A pretty fair amount. We'll have Florina move to... You know what, I might have Florina just... Here's what we'll do. We'll head up to this mountain for now. And we'll use the pure water on her, and then have her start attacking the boss there. But we'll just leave her there for now. Wrath, you need to go around. Sarah, you need to head this way, I guess, and I'll have Will go around the long way, too. I didn't even need everyone in this chapter, just the people who can move far. And this is a good thing I equipped the javelin, because it's a special lance that can attack from afar, which is why I equipped it, because I knew that guy would try attacking from a long range. Good job, and now I'll just have him move in with a sword, I guess, just because it has a better hit rate. And you can't do any damage to her because of the pure water. So, I mean, even if she had dodged it, it wouldn't have done anything. Okay, can you make it there? Where can Nils reach? Okay, here's what we'll do. You'll move there. We'll move you 1 space. Or move... Oh, I did it wrong. I screwed up. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. Alright, we'll have Sane finish you off. Just because the sword has a high hit chance. That's why I just chose to switch to that. Okay, nothing too bad's happening here. I can fix this. I made a mistake, but it's nothing that's gonna cause any serious damage to me. He can't do any damage right now, so we'll just have her start. Who are you supposed to be? Playing the heroes in some foolish nightly romance? You may think you're helping the children, but you're only rushing to your doom. Yeah, well, Florina's gonna... Well, I was hoping for a critical, honestly. Alright, so you're gonna do no damage, so I'm in no immediate danger. And she didn't even get hit. Alright, And there's only 2 guys left, so I'm pretty much in the clear here. So we'll visit this house here just because there's a important character to the game in here, but he won't join us now. Blast, Eliwood's late. I wonder what's keeping him. Starting to think my axe will rust over before he finds his way here. So that's Hector. If you remember the first episode, he's one of the main characters of the game. After I clear Lynn's story after Chapter 10, I'll have a choice between having him as the main character or his friend Eddie was just talking about, Eliwood. And that's basically it. Just interesting is there. You actually meet Eliwood in this chapter too after we clear it. And he actually helps out Lynn on the journey a little bit. Not actually joining you, but just helping you through some of the contacts he has. But the interesting thing is, I didn't bring him into the chapter, but my thief, Matthew, if I brought him here and had him visit the house, he would speak to Hector, and you'd learn that he actually isn't just a thief like he introduced himself to us, but he's actually a spy for the country that Hector lives in, because Hector is the Marquise's younger brother of the country of Ostia, I think that's how you pronounce it. So if you have Matthew visit, they'll have a conversation because they know each other. But if I have Sarah here visit, who's also from Ostia, he'll be hiding from her. She'll walk into the house and thinks it's empty. Then he just comes out and is like, oh god, it's her. What's she doing here? It's pretty hilarious. Oh my, Florina, you missed. Alright, oh geez, what? How many turns has it been? I forgot to pay attention to that. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, uh-oh. This might be a problem. This might be a problem. I needed to finish this turn, I think. Alright, let's see if I can do anything about this. Oh boy. What can I do? Where can you reach, Nils? Okay, let's see. From here. 4, 5. I think I can get Sane to throw a lance at him, but I don't think that'll be enough. Let's see, who's stronger between you two? Who's better between Sane and this guy? Okay. Let's see what we got. Alright, I think I'm gonna have Wrath move over and attack with his bow. Hopefully I can, like, finish him off this way, because if I finish him this turn, I think I'll get that bonus chapter. Oh, boy. I didn't expect this. Alright, come on, Wrath. Alright, I need that critical. Ooh, okay. Yep, it didn't work out. I messed up. Alright, let's see if there's still a way I can turn this around. I don't think there's anything more I can do. No, there is nothing more I can do. Alright, let's see if finishing off this turn, if he attacks someone and I finish him off, let's see if it counts it. So I just gotta hope Wrath hits. If Wrath lands his attack, maybe it counts? Come on, Wrath. Yeah, alright, let's see, I hope this counts. You were only striking at air. You are too late. The girl is already. That's right, we're rescuing Nils' sister, too. That's the point of this. Alright. See, normally any other character would have leveled up there, but Wrath is different. I hope I did this in time. Let's see. Nils, where's your sister? Ninian! Ninian! She's not here. Why? Where could she be? Milady Lindis. A villager spotted a group of men riding south. The boy's dear sister! They must have her. Come, we must give chase. But we won't make it. What if they've already... Are you looking for this girl here? And there's good old Eliwood. Love this guy. Ninian! Ninian! She'll be fine. She's just lost consciousness. Who are you? I'm Eliwood of Fairey. My father is the Marquise. The Marquise's son? She was with a band of ruffians. She seemed upset. She looked in need of rescuing. Was I wrong to involve myself? No, you saved her life, thank you. My name is Lynn. I'm from Sakea. I'm Marquise Callin's granddaughter. Marquise Callin? Story time. And that's my story. It's not an easy tale to believe, I know. No, I do believe you. What? At first glance, all I saw was a daughter of the plains folk. Now I can see it, though. You have your grandfather's eyes. Do you know my grandfather? The Marquis, Lord Hazen, is my father's good friend. I also know that the proud people of Sakea tell no lies. It's true, isn't it? Yes, thank you. I would not have expected a Lycian noble to be so courteous to a Sakaean nomad. You seem to be in trouble. May I be of assistance? Thank you for your kind offer. This is my problem, though, and I'll deal with it. I see. I'll be in the area for a few days longer. If you need anything, please let me know. Lindis, I'm on your side. Eliud, thank you. So anyway, Eliud's here because he was supposed to meet with Hector. And as I brought up earlier, if I had Matthew go into the house, turns out he's a spy for the country. Reason he joined the group, forgot to mention, is actually to specifically make sure that Lynn's granduncle doesn't take the throne, so that's interesting. Ninian, are you awake? Nils, is it really you? Oh, you're safe. Uh-huh. These people helped me. Who are they? I'm Lynn. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I'm called Ninian. My brother Nils and I are traveling performers. Both of you? Your brother's a musician. How about you, Ninian? I dance. What? Oh my, you're a dancer? Sane, later, please. Yeah, of course. A dancer? Your clothes don't look like those of a dancer. Ninian dances to honor life. It's special, sacred. A sacred dance? What does that mean? The dance I perform when we travel is just a normal dance. My other dance, though, when they caught me, I twisted my ankle. I cannot dance to aid you, I'm sorry. Please, don't worry. We're just happy to see that you're out of harm's way. Thank you. But I am concerned about your leg. You can't travel on it. I have an idea. Would it be too much to ask that we travel with you? I can't allow that. It's far too dangerous. We're being hunted. We never know when we're going to be attacked. We wouldn't be a hindrance. We could even help you. Right, Ninian? Yes, we might be able to repay our debt using our special talents. Special abilities? When something poses a threat to us, we can sense its approach. Truly? That's amazing! We can feel it coming, but we can't do anything to stop it. You're warriors, though, so you don't have to worry. What do you think, Kent? I think leaving them here would cause Lady Lindis more worry than having them travel with us. Sane? Oh, never mind. I know what your answer is. Do you really want to travel with us? Of course. You have our gratitude, milady. Oh, I got the chapter! This is it! This is the extra scene. This scene doesn't play if you don't get the extra chapter, so I managed to do it in time. What's wrong, Ninian? I've lost my ring. Your ring? Not Ninny's Grace, I think. The very one. They stole it, those curs! Was it valuable? It was a keepsake from our departed mother. It was blessed by the spirit of Ninny's, I don't know. It was some spirit. There's no other like it in the world, and now we've lost it to those villains. There's nothing we can do. You're right. And now, private talk, Lynn. Can I talk to you, Stefan? Anytime, Lynn. You heard all of that, right? Well, I was right here. What do you think? I'd really love to retrieve Ninian's ring for her, but if Nils is right, those thieves might prove to be too strong for us. What should we do? I say we take on the side quest. Extra chapter. Extra experience. Extra treasure. You want to help them? That's great! I was hoping you'd say that, Stefan. Kent, Sane? Those men were headed south. We must give pursuit. On your word, milady. There's no turning back now. Let's ride. I wonder what would have happened had I said no. Alright, so Chapter 7X. A mysterious group seems hell-bent on capturing Nils and Ninian. Having failed this group, the Black Fang flees. Rumored has it them traveling southwest. Lynn and her colleagues follow in hopes of recovering the lost heirloom. The Black Fang have made a stronghold of an abandoned castle in Cathlets, I think. Its dark halls are alive with shadowy figures. So this is the last chapter, this bonus one, that's going to have the Black Fang for Lin's story specifically. They're going to be a major part of the rest of the game after Chapter 10. Chapter 7X, The Black Shadow. We're not going to see this lady for a long time either. So, the brother escaped, and the sister was rescued by a band of strangers. Do I understand you? Yes, they ambushed us, and hold your excuses. The end is all that matters. Yes, ma'am. And your plan for recovering the siblings is? We've word that the entire group is headed this way, with the brats in tow. They're coming here? Why would they do that? They may well be after this ring. It's a rare piece. We took it from the girl. It was a stroke of luck that we did, especially if it brings them to us now. I'll grab the whole lot of them with this to bait the trap. I see. Very well, I'll give you another chance. I've business elsewhere, but I shall return once it's finished. You have until sunrise tomorrow, do you understand? Yes. If you do not have the children when I return, my hand will deal you the Fang's punishment. Remember that. Bear it closely in your mind. Jeez. Brutal. Rude. All the above. Anyway, this is the chapter I'm going to take on. That thief is going to try to get all those treasures before me, so I got to be faster than him. And here we go. Alright, what's the scoop, everyone? I believe they went in here. Milady, are you really going in there to get the ring back? Yes, we are. But this is their stronghold. They're bound to be well defended, not to mention well armed. Please, forget about the ring. We're already pretty far. They knew we were coming. It's a little too late. It's okay. Stefan's agreed to attempt this recovery. Attempt? We're gonna succeed. I wouldn't be here if not for that. Stefan believes we can do this. I'm sure that decision was not made lightly. Yes! It wasn't. It was well thought out. With Stefan at my side, I'm confident we can win. Let's get your ring back, Ninian. Milady. Milady Lindis! There are more of the foe inside than we thought. This is their stronghold. It's imperative we move carefully. Exactly, milady. This narrow corridor can be used to our advantage. I'm the tactician here, Kent. If we draw the enemy through here, we can engage them, but that actually is a really good idea. In small numbers and remain relatively safe. If time is a concern, we can always rush them. If we do that, we'd better be sure we can win. So, Stefan, what do you think? How we move forward is completely up to you. Well, I'm going to worry about that later, because, like, it depends what side I'm going to... The people who go to the left side are going to rush it to get to that chest before this thief, or at least to knock out the thief before he runs off with the treasure. So next time, we are going to fight Bayard? One of the Black Fang hunts for Ninian and Nils. That's an interesting name. He's a mercenary. I think I could take this chapter relatively easy, and I will see you all there next time to watch me take on this bonus chapter.